Hello, my name is Maria Mujica, and today I'm going to present on a learning strategy that I felt was very interesting and beneficial towards me. So I decided to choose SQ3R. SQ3R is a reading comprehension method used for studying and is essentially a sequence designed to increase retention, understanding, and comprehension while reading before, during, and after. It is an acronym that means survey, question, read, recite, and review, and can be used for any reading, whether that be long chapters, articles, or journals. And following these steps can help you read more quickly while having no lack of comprehension on what the article is about. So SQR3 follows a specific procedure consisting of 5 steps, which include surveying, which is 5 quick minutes of reading the chapter headings and or summaries for longer chapters. Question, which is turning each heading or subheading that you have read into a question. These 2 things happen before you begin to read. Then is reading, which happens during, and it's essentially finding the answers to the questions that you have created. This helps increase your motivation, keep active attention, and increase engagement. Next, we have recite, which is just at the end of every about 10 pages, you just kind of recite the answers to the questions without looking or rereading the material, and this helps with your recall ability. Finally, we have review, which is just rehearsing and reviewing your notes by adding symbols, underlining, and just editing it overall, and reviewing your headings by reciting key information, or trying to answer the study guide questions or practice the test items at the end of the reading. These 2 things happen after your reading process. So SQ3R is basically used on difficult textbooks and topics and focuses a lot on rehearsal and repetition, which helps with your memory storage. According to research, SQ3R is really good for motivation and cognition and comprehension. For motivation, because everything is broken down into smaller sections, it allows you to wanting to it allows you to stay motivated and prevents any distractions from occurring because everything is so quick and there's steps to follow that help you stay motivated. When it comes to comprehension, because everything is broken into small pieces, for it allows you to kind of stay in, in contact or kind of understand the material that is being um, presented, as well as an analogy could be a puzzle piece or a puzzle in general, because every little section is a little puzzle piece that comes together to explain the whole thing, which is the puzzle, or in this case, the article or reading itself. And so SQ3R was applied to my learning during week 4 when I read a Shaw article and we learned about other reading strategies. So I chose to use the Shaw article for my SQ3R. And first I started with the reading for 5 minutes, looking at the subheadings, which in this case, one of them was the present study. I then created questions for each subheading or heading. And in this case, again, it was, what is this present study? I then read, thinking of answering the questions I have created. And so for this case, the answer was the study was to construct a theory of procrastination on the basis of college students' reports on their own procrastination. After this, I would recited my answers after each section and then reviewed them um, by creating new notes and new underlines. So I think that this strategy was a success for me because it allowed me to rethink how I annotate by allowing me the chance to change the way I read. Prior to this strategy, I kind of just went in and didn't really comprehend anything, but with this strategy, I was able to create questions and truly understand what I was meant to be looking for while reading. So it served as a guide to me. And it allowed me to answer and create other answers while reading and other questions as well. And it improved the way I understood the article and also helped me read more quickly while being able to understand what the article was truly about. And so I think this strategy is great for various students because it allows large texts to be broken into smaller ones, which are more easily approachable. A lot of times students get really afraid when they see 31-page articles, but using this strategy can make it seem a lot less heavy or a lot more approachable. And to make it more generalizable for others, I think that being able to break it down or skip a step may make it not seem as long or as intimidating. And but overall, I think it's very adaptable and generalizable because you can choose when, where, and what you use to for this method to kind of make it how you want it to be. So overall, I would use it again, and I would also change the time I would do it in order to make it easier for me to study. And so thank you for a great summer.